Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. We are here in our first online class for computers. Before we start, I would like to congratulate each one of you on getting promoted to your new class, and I would like to welcome each one of you to our class. We are going to start our first lesson of computer today, that is history of computer. Now, before we start, I know all of you know what is computer, isn't it? You all have been doing computer classes and you all have seen computer. It basically is a device or a machine which takes the input from the user, process it inside the CPU and gives us a result. It has made our life much more easier. Now, we all know computer. Now, how it started, what its history. Before this, I would like to tell you that it took many years to make computer as it is today. It was different way before. So how everything started, we'll look into the book. Now, concept of counting. Before, in our earlier days, the concept of counting started with the existence of human being. In ancient time, people used to count with the help of stones, pebbles, fingers, bones, sticks. These were the things using which people used to count. As you can see in the picture, there are picture of fingers, toes, stones, sticks, bones. But in the course of time, it became very difficult to do bigger and complex tasks or calculation. So people started thinking of some kind of device which could make their life a lot easier, which would help them to count or do complex calculation. Then abacus came into existence. The first calculating device called abacus was invented. Now we are going to look into each of it one by one. These are early calculating devices. First early calculating device was abacus, which is a calculating device. It was invented about 5000 years ago by Chinese. This abacus used to do simple calculations like addition, subtraction, and it is still used in some parts of the world. I would like to show you the picture of abacus. You can see here there is a wooden beam outside and small beads inside. Using these beads, they used to count for addition and subtraction. After abacus came Napier's bone. Now in 1617, a Scottish mathematician called John Napier invented a calculating device which is called Napier's bone. This device also was used to perform tasks like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and it was basically made up of rectangular rod mark numbers onto them. I would like to show you the picture over here. Okay, you can see it in the picture. There are numbers marked on this wooden rod, and it used to do calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and later it started doing bit complex tasks like division also, and to find the square root also. Then came Pascaline. A device called Pascaline was invented by French mathematician named Blaise Pascal. So the name is made on his name, that is Pascal, Pascaline. It was invented on 1642 and it is known as mechanical computing machine. It also used to add, subtract, multiply and divide number. All these calculating devices were used to help us in calculation, complex calculation. You can see here in the picture, this is the picture of Pascaline, and over here Blaise Pascal, who invented this device. Later came Leibniz calculator. It was invented in 1692 and it was invented by Gottfried Wilhelm von Leibniz. So he was a German mathematician. This Leibniz calculator could perform all four basic mathematical calculation, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. As you can see over here, the picture of Leibniz. calculator. It is also known as Leibniz step reckoner. After Leibniz calculator came Charles Babbage analytical engine. Now, Charles Babbage started with a machine or device called difference engine. Later, he got better ideas and he started making it more fine, and he named it analytical engine. Now, analytical engine, we can call it our first computer, because it has got all the 5 key features like we are using in our computer today. We are using input device, we are using output device, we are using processor, we are using control unit. Everything was there in this analytical engine. It was developed or invented by Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage, we know him as father of the computer, and this is a picture of analytical engine. Here we have Charles Babbage over here. Picture of Charles Babbage, who is also known as father of the computer. After analytical engine came tabulating machine, and it was developed by Hermann Hollerith, an army engineer. And this tabulating machine was basically used in census. Census means to count the area of people of a particular area. Basically, this machine used to count the people of USA. It was very helpful in census. And then later, it became so successful that the scientist or this engineer, what he did, he formed a company on tabulating machine, and later it came to known to all the people as IBM, that is International Business Machine. It's a very popular and very big company. After this came the first electromechanical computer. Now, electromechanical computer means a machine which can be work on both electricity and manual work, or with the help of person. So the first electromechanical computer was Mark I. You can see here in the picture as well, and it was invented by Professor Howard Aikens. You can see here in the picture, it's pretty big. It was 51 feet long and weighed 5 tons. So typewriters were used for input and punched cards for output. This is the first computer in real sense. You can see here it's so big that it's acquiring entire space. You can say it's big as a room, big apartment. Next we have the first electronic computer. Now this is first fully electronic computer, ENIAC and UNIVAC, which was developed by John Markley and John Presper Eckart. They together built the first successful electronic digital computer. ENIAC full form is Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, and UNIVAC full form is Universal Automatic Computer. ENIAC computer was 10 feet wide, 100 feet long, and occupied 1800 square feet area, and could perform 5000 addition per second. You can see here in the picture, this one is ENIAC. It's being operated by a person over here, and it's very big as our entire block, one block of our school. And later UNIVAC was also invented. It could also do both numeric and textual information. This is the picture of UNIVAC. There are many people who are operating UNIVAC over here. The pictures are black and white because these are the earliest computers. Next we have personal computer, PC. PC means personal computer. Now personal computer, we all are used to it. Personal computer, it was first came into existence in 1984, and since then we have been using different varieties of personal computer. There are computers like this. These are the previous computers developed by IBM, and then we have desktop computer over here, which we are using in our computer lab at our home offices, and we have laptop computer here. We all have seen laptop computer and tablet PC, which all act as a computer. You can do numerous things over here. So this is all about history of computer, different early calculating devices and devices which we are using. I hope the chapter is pretty clear now. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. I'll be giving you worksheet which you have to complete it and give it to me. There are exercises. Leave this self evaluation. You have to do exercise A, B, C, D and E. Till E, you have to do everything in your notebook and you have to show me when the school reopens. Now, if you have any doubt or if you happen to get any doubt in these many questions, you can ask me over WhatsApp, you can send me a message, you can call me if you want to. And the worksheet which I'll be giving you afterwards, you have to complete it and give it to me. Okay, so this is all for today. I hope you will be doing all your homework and I hope you will stay safe, stay home, take care, bye bye.